and gentlemen, the car that stands in front of you has been inspired by cruise feedback and matches both their expectation and Dacia's DNA. A performance and agility-driven car entirely dedicated to racing, guided by essentialities and integrating cruise real needs while introducing innovation. The car retained the good technical features from the Hunter, maximizing the opportunities with the ultimate T1 Plus regulations. So, David, we will now leave you the floor. Please tell us everything about Sandrider.
So, let's start with the design. First, before any drawing, we were lucky enough to meet the crews, the driver and co-driver, and the engineers as well. We talked with them to understand their needs and the specification of this amazing race. And we worked all together to co-create the best-fitted car. That's why we quickly decided to go for a specific design totally dedicated to performance instead of adapting a Dacia road car on a racing package, which would have created compromises. Of course, for everything we do in Dacia, we are driven by our brand values. As expected, being essential, robust and smart is exactly matching the racing mindset. And what is more outdoor than this crazy adventure in the desert? We had not decided to go for Dakar without synthetic fuel. That perfectly responds to our eco-research. And the result is pretty cool, no? So let's go more into detail and give you examples that makes Dacia Sandrider unique in the competition. Sandrider is essential but cool. First, what's essential when you're driving a car at 170 kilometers per hour in the dunes? Visibility. Yes, you absolutely need to see where you put your wheels. That's why we've worked to provide the best and widest angle of vision possible. The vision is optimum thanks to the hood conception and an anti-reflective painting on the dashboard, the technology used in the aircraft cockpit. Second, what else is essential for a driver in extreme condition? Making life easier for him, making everything simple and accessible, cool, according to his own needs and habits. That's why Sandrider can be fully customized. For example, the modular dashboards allows instruments, buttons and control panel to be fitted according to the habits of each driver and co-driver. Third, of course, essential also means avoiding the superfluous. So we removed everything that was not necessary. No surplus in body parts, no decorative elements to optimize the weight balance, making the car easier and safer to drive in extreme conditions. Sandrider is robust and outdoor. Imagine you have a flat tire in the middle of the dunes. Every second counts for the final result. That's why we designed Dacia Sandrider to be the ultimate outdoor vehicle, robust and easy to maintain. Let me give you two examples. Access to spare parts is really smart. There's no longer any risk of losing a bolt in the sand thanks to these super practical magnetic plates. Access to spare wheels is really easy and quick, as there's no fairing to remove and reattach. Another example, imagine you're in the desert. It's very hot, you're sitting for hours in the same seat and you're sweating. What do you need at that moment? You need a specific seat covering. That's why we designed a self-regulating humidity and antibacterial material. And for sure, Sandrider is eco-smart. Our aim in designing this car was to optimize its performance in terms of energy consumption, always taking into account the extreme condition of the race, such as the outside temperature. To do so, we have been working on several levers. An efficient thermal management system based on the integration of anti-infrared pigments in the carbon fiber panels to reduce the car temperature. A patent has been filed for this innovation. A better aerodynamism, thanks to the shape of the body and the location of the spare wheels, which optimize air intake for engine cooling. This design also reduces overall lift and drag. And of course, Sandrider is eco-smart as it runs on low-carbon energy, a synthetic fuel. So now, let's talk technology with Philippe Donabin.
Thanks, David. I'm going to show you nearly everything we've done to optimize Sandrider, its performance, driving comfort, safety, reliability, sustainability, its features as well. Dacia Sandrider Ultimate T1 Plus is a new design with improved attributes versus our benchmark car. It is not just a rebodied BRX Hunter. Dacia Sandrider builds on knowledge gained from the Hunter, and then we've maximized the opportunities within the Ultimate T1 Plus regulations. All the main systems of the Dacia are new or at least significantly updated. So, to talk about the main elements of Sandrider, we've designed a lighter tubular steel chassis with more cockpit space and improved weight distribution. The chassis frame has an optimized, simpler construction. It's wider, stronger, and with a lower center of gravity. Full finite element stress analysis has allowed the suspension load input to be significantly increased and at the same time generate weight savings of around 15 kilos. The engine is all new. It's a 3-litre V6 twin-turbocharged engine from the Alliance. This unit is more compact, lighter, with a lower center of gravity than our benchmark. The unit has already undergone dyno testing and has demonstrated its capacity comfortably to meet the regulated FIA power and torque curves, which are around 265 kilowatts or 539 Newton meters, whilst running at the same time on sustainable fuels. We've significantly improved the reliability of the four-wheel drive transmission package. This means completely new, stronger front and rear axles and a repackaged gearbox with new casings. When we need to slow down, we have a new brake package with more rigid calipers, new discs, new pedal box, all aimed at giving a better brake pedal feel and requiring less effort from the drivers. Performance simulation has shown that an increased forward weight bias to improve traction would be a benefit. The new weight distribution has been achieved from work on the chassis frame, the engine and transmission positions, together with changes to the crew and fuel tank installations. A significant amount of work has gone into our innovative electrical systems, with the capacity to provide the power to run multiple electric motors for engine cooling, steering, hydraulic jacks, air conditioning, and so on. The new high-output gear-driven generator will also start the engine, saving the weight of a separate starter. We've worked hard on CFD analysis of the airflow around the car and the flow through the front and rear-mounted coolers. The improvements mean the rear package alone has the capacity of the complete benchmark car. We have separate high and low temperature cooling circuits, depending on each system's cooling requirements, but still with a simplified installation. The close collaboration between our drawing office and the Dacia design team has been a real success, allowing us to meet both our technical and design objectives. One result is a big improvement in visibility for the driver when navigating the dunes and steep or narrow tracks. Another example is in the aerodynamic performance. At first sight, we could imagine that the aero performance of the Dacia would be not as good as our benchmark, but this isn't true. Modifications to the Dacia design concept, verified through a comprehensive CFD program, have allowed us to make significant lift and drag reductions via a subtle integration of a rear wing and adapting the body design features to condition the airflow for improved aerodynamic performance and cooling performance. So to conclude, we've analysed our benchmark car. We've set ambitious objectives for Dacia Sandrider. We've retained the good attributes and improved all the weak points. The base is very solid. We have a very competent technical team who've worked hard to deliver this new car. And so we're moving now to the prototype build and testing phase. And then, after several thousand kilometers of hard driving, we'll be ready to show what Dacia can do in this tough environment. A quick car is good for Dakar. A reliable quick car is what we need to win.
Thank you, Philippe. And now that you know everything, or almost everything about the car, its design and technology, one more thing. Let me show you the Dacia Sandrider crew suits. Designed by our internal Dacia team, we are pretty happy with the results. The suits and the logo both reflect Sandrider graphic codes and visual identity. Thank you, Mr. Model.